Hello everybody. So this little doodad right here, called an oxygen sensor, and this plug right there has been a big issue for a year and a half. So welcome everybody to another episode. This is a screw up on my part, a major screw up. Let me go into details so I can hopefully keep anybody else from having this problem. So I've had this issue since the time I got this Gen 3 Coyote Illuminator started. You fire it up, sometimes warm, sometimes cold, doesn't really matter. And sometimes it fires up, runs great. Other times it gets really rough. Really rough. And then all of a sudden it smooths out. And it doesn't matter when, where, hot, cold, as I said, it'll do it any time, but not all the time. So I reached out to the tuner after I first got the motor running, showed them some data logs. Short-term full trims go crazy. I mean, up to like 65. Want to go positive, want to go negative. And they said just the way it is. Ford startup tuning, blah, blah, blah. Just the way it is. Couldn't figure it out. So for a year and a half, I've been driving it that way. And it's totally annoying. I mean, it really kind of bugged me. Couldn't figure it out. Well, Patrick, the guy with the gray Daytona, I was telling him about it. And he said, from the looks of it, I'm going to guess the plugs that go to your O2 sensors are reversed. So I got bank 1 on bank 2 on bank 1. It makes total sense. Think about it. So if bank 1, which is really seeing bank 2, says, hey, you're getting too lean, add fuel, it's going to add fuel to the opposite cylinder. And then it's going to go back and forth till one gets super rich, one gets super lean, until eventually, and this is where we kind of figured out the Ford computer, once it hits in the mid-60s, short-term fuel trim, then all of a sudden it ignores one. And it kind of combines them both into one. Which one, I don't know, but then it runs good. And so we figured that's what's been going on. And that's why I get 10 to 15, sometimes 20 seconds of just this really rough running. It would pop through the exhaust a little bit. Just wasn't like a new car. Well, Patrick said, go ahead, swap the wires. So it's a pain in the butt because they're all tucked in there, buried in there, but we actually got it done. I swapped the wires and it runs like a brand new 2022 Mustang. Fires up to 1,250 RPMs, drops to 1,100, 1,000, 900, and then ends up about 725 and idles perfect. No backfire, no popping, no rough running. So between that and the new idle now, this thing's basically like a brand new 2022, GT Mustang Coyote, and it runs fabulous. So I take blame on that. Somehow I got the O2 plugs reversed. How? I don't know. As I said, you're building these things, you got a lot going on, may have got sidetracked, ran the wire and figured I'm good. Well, it wasn't. So yeah, everybody makes mistakes. I made mine, eventually got it fixed, learned from it. As I said, I'm kind of learning to tune now on the tuning software, looking at some of this data. I'm trying to dabble into it a little more to figure out what's going on, learn how these things work. I might even put dip my toe into the water of trying to tune myself. Right now, I'm just trying to learn. So, but I wanted to throw this video up. Huge screw up on my part. It's been frustrating for the past year and a half. As I said, it didn't kill me. It just was that 10 or 15, 20 seconds of running like garbage. So, all fixed. Brand new motor. I'm loving it. So thanks again for watching. And, as I said, we all make mistakes and you got to learn from them. So hopefully everybody learns from my major screw up. Thanks.